Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
7 o'clock.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting second, the second baseman.
That brings up Wander Franco.
Oh, that's low.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Here's a look over to first.
Safe.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. What a grade school swing there.
One ball,
it's
one
1-1.
strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Inside ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Now a throw over to first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Trout on at first. Nobody out. He's running. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. He's set now to pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two.
Short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fourth.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The
Well,
count
there's the
is
classic
1-2.
0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. So runners in scoring position, and here is Juan Soto looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, and comes up empty.
That's a ball.
Off the plate.
So I like that they went away with this one. The execution
The count
didn't
is
work,
2-1.
but I like the idea behind it.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now.
2 balls,
Hey,
2
I'd like to
strikes.
see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Striding in is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
For
first.
the Bambino. The shortstop,
Now here it comes.
Tim
As
Anderson.
the first pitch to him is
0-1.
swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting
Here now
second,
is Trey Turner.
the second baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one
0-1's
there. It's
the count.
strike 1.
Turner.
Swing and a miss as he pulls
0-2.
the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and
He's
find
out.
a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out
Batting
number
third.
1.
The center fielder.
Now here's the first
Number
offering.
31.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's
Count,
off-speed
0-2.
stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on
Tagged
this
in,
next
he's
one.
gone.
Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
1
Started
ball,
the breaking
2
ball
strikes.
far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The tag, and they'll
Got it.
get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
Stepping in now,
The
Chipper
shortstop.
Jones.
Chipper.
And he's a bit tardy
0-1.
there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lays off
1-1.
the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Ball, that's
And this
out.
ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that
3
can be
balls,
hard to
1
recover
strike.
from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike
Full
2.
count, 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting
Next to hit, Mike
The catcher.
Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ohtani looks up. And that one is gone! Shohei Ohtani digging in next.
The pitcher, number 17.
As he swings and misses
Joe.
at a
0-1's
first
the
pitch
count.
fastball, 0-1. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now into the box, Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a breaking pitch that's reached for and hit foul off to the right. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. So stepping in is JT Realmuto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. One out, base is empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Look out, 2-0
That's
now.
inside.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. New inning set to get underway, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco.
Second baseman. Wander.
Now a half swing here as he
0-1's the
wanted to
count.
pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a
I got the
way,
count.
whether it
0-2.
be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. David Ortiz is
outside.
in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch
2
misses
balls,
in the
no
dirt,
strike.
and it's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have
3-0.
any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Ooh,
Count it
that's a
3-1.
good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And there's a
We
cold
got 3
strike
and
at the
2.
knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that one skips
That ball
up
bounced
over the
over.
wall for
Ground
a
rule
ground
double.
rule double.
Now
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. In the dirt here.
He's
He'll
safe.
make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. The 1-0.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Just a tick
2 balls,
behind for a
1
strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he
He's
did,
safe.
but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Next, here is Juan Soto. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Soto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out. So here is Nicholas Castellanos as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. One away.
Baseman.
Curveball.
Counts 1-0
in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
So he got him swinging. Brooks Robinson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Nolan Ryan stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Chipper Jones.
The shortstop.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in once again is Mike Piazza. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. You can kiss it goodbye.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Pitch outside, the throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's
the
off the plate.
slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hendricks has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
0-1.
Right over the splitter there, 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So next to bat will be Cedric Mullins. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Inside.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. That's by him for strike
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Ortiz, fouled away.
Ortiz.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Turner gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero. It was a walk in his last trip. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
That's a ball.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Vladimir Guerrero becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Juan Soto is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swing and a ground ball. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Now to the plate, here is JT Realmuto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The catcher,
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the
Out.
throw to first. Real Muto is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Now to the
First
plate,
baseman,
Matt Olson grounded
Matt.
out in his last at-bat.
Olsen.
Ball one, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to
Outside,
start
that's a
looking
ball.
for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch.
Two
It's
balls,
2-2.
two strikes.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
So it was a
batting.
strikeout swinging. Matt
right
Olson
fielder.
becomes the second
Shohei.
out in the bottom of the
0-1.
fifth. Shohei Ohtani
Ohtani.
is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
No
And he's
balls,
really
two strikes.
getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Piazza corrals it. The throw to
Out.
first is in time, and the inning is digging. In the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out now in the top
Chipper
half of the sixth.
Jones.
Castellanos has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So
back.
next to hit is Mike Piazza.
Mike.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB,
0-1's the count.
that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Olson in foul ground, 2 gone. So
pitch,
now into the
number
box
17.
is Shohei Ohtani,
Shohei.
singled in his last at-bat. Olson
Got
takes
him.
it on his own, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicolas Castellanos will bat next.
The left fielder.
And he fouls this one off.
Castellanos.
And he powers a cut
No
fastball
balls,
by
2
him that
strikes.
time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why
He's out.
been so successful up to this point.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first
The
out.
third baseman, number 5.
Next up is
Brooks.
Brooks Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in
Robinson.
this one.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball.
Your
Brooks
attention,
Robinson goes down for the
Pinch hitting.
second out here in the bottom half. Jim Thome will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ball, that's
as
in.
he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a swing and a
I got
miss.
1 ball,
and
1
I don't
strike.
think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Ball,
Had nibbled
that's
the corner
inside.
there, but missed. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Ladies and
Gregory
gentlemen,
Soto
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch
please.
now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've
Gregory.
run out there in this one.
Soto.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Soto, playing here in his age 26 season. He's got a sinker, a slider, a 4-seam
1 ball,
fastball,
1 strike.
and a changeup. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Outside,
I got 2-1 the
2-1.
count. Nope, that's foul.
Here now the 2-2. fouled off. Here's a pop-up now. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in will be Wander Franco. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The first baseman, number
First pitch coming. Here it is.
David
Ortiz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Turner has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. And now in the box, Trey Turner flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Adios, pelota.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he falls behind off the plate. Now 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Out. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Next up, Chipper Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Ohtani finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT. Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's
now
outside.
A fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The first baseman
at the plate now is Matt Olson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Now back.
Next, it'll be
The right
Shohei
fielder.
Ohtani. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ohtani.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
Here's a fastball on the inner third,
0-1's the
taken for a
count.
strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts
I got the
looking
count.
for
1
it
and
in there.
2.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Ball
Nearly
inside.
got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fouled off. Pitch popped up. Franco has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So now here is Mike Piazza. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the
catcher.
4th.
Mike Piazza.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw on to first for
He's
the out,
out.
and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0 and 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Nope.
Easy
ball
take
1.
there on the sinker, well off the
1
outside.
ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Mullins is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now back.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the
Mike
dish. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Tom
attention,
Henke
please.
enters now in a mop-up
Now,
role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now the pitch. Robinson has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Now at the plate, here is Nicholas Castellanos.
for the Bambino.
He struck out swinging in his
left
last
fielder.
trip to the plate.
Nick.
Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time.
I got the
Ouch.
count. 0 and
Behind
2.
0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The
Next
batter.
to dig in,
The
Brooks
third baseman.
Robinson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his
Robinson.
fellow
0-1.
teammates. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's
Got
gone
him.
on.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Your
Jose
attention,
Ramirez
please.
will pinch
Now
hit here
coming in
with
to
2
pinch
outs
hit.
and the bases empty.
Ramirez.
Yanked hard but foul to the right. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this is swung on and
The count,
missed, so
0-2.
now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good to base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Dominican Republic and Maine. Now at the plate is Mike Trout, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike
The
2
count,
anyway.
0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Dribbled to the right side. The next 0-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in next, Wander Franco, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his
0-1.
swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
The 0-1 delivery. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the next to bat will be David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
First delivery to him.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. In now, Vladimir Guerrero. Robinson is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Striding in is Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 31.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a
I got
slurve,
one ball,
but
one
this
strike.
is in the dirt for a ball. Tried to get that one
One ball,
airborne, but it's
2 strike.
1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Nope,
Down
that's a
and
ball.
in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here's another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He'll throw down
Got
to
him.
first, 1 away. Stepping
Batting
up
second.
is Tim
The
Anderson.
shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes
Late
the
that
count.
time for a strike.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home
Batting
first,
third.
2 away.
The second baseman,
Next to stand in is Joe Morgan, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And that changeup makes him jump
0-1.
a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working.
Hey,
This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Behind 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Pulled. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And
Inside,
he takes
ball.
ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
That's out.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Takes
Nope.
that one a little bit low. 3 balls
Three
and
balls,
a strike now.
1 strike.
Chipper Jones is on deck. Ball
No,
4.
ball 4.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That misses
Off the plate,
wide.
ball 1.
1 ball and 1 strike. Guerrero, base runner at first with 1 out.
Nope. That's inside.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. To the plate now, Mike Piazza. As he'll come up empty that
0-1's
time
the
on a
count.
sinker at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. First pitch on its way, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Acuna Jr.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! That's
Off
a ball.
the outside that time as the breaking ball
The
can't
count
catch the
is
zone.
1 and 2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here's another 1-2. Sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting
So
fifth.
bases are empty with
The
1
first
gone.
baseman.
And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he fouls this one off. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2
The third
away.
baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Robinson.
No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. Here's the center fielder Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mike Trout.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Trout goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Wander Franco comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The first baseman, number 34.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up Acuna. And that one is gone.
Now batting. Right
Standing
fielder,
in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ready with another 0-2. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner goes for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off.
Ball
Can't
1.
get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Worked a walk his first time up. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. In there, a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there.
He's in there. Safe.
Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The batter, number 10.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And
Ball
Chipper
3.
so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning.
And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting. Catcher, Mike Piazza.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jonah Heim, and they could use a spark from him here.
The catcher.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Ready now is Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel.
And now the first pitch.
Cabrera.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Juan Soto will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cabrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Soto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Ball,
and that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second
31.
out. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Alex Reyes, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Oh, and Morgan's got it. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Now batting.
Just an awesome diving stop by Joe Morgan, one of the best second basemen of all time, making these plays look routine while he was with the Big Red Machine.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he is out on the tag. 2 down, no one on base. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
Not shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Anderson.
Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Joe Morgan. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Morgan.
Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer and makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
Far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Piazza recovers. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
He's getting a lot of first
0-1 to
pitch
the count.
outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now it'll be
number
Brooks
5.
Robinson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch is high. The throw. Swing and a miss for strike
1-1.
On a line to shortstop. Quick throw. Not in time. And now, Jonah Heim.
Now batting,
He's 0 for
catcher,
1 thus far.
Jonah.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside,
I got a ball,
but
1
he
strike.
definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Breaking
Count is
ball
2-1.
that time that misses out of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the deep.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. As
That's
the first
outside.
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball,
Cabrera.
1-0. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hard hit at third. Throw
Got
cleanly
him.
into first, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, David Ortiz. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. As he can't make
0-1.
contact and is tied up here at strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And
0-2 is
boy,
the count.
big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy
The
flailing
count
at a
is
pitch
1
like
and 2.
that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll watch a sinker
Ball
here
1,
that
no
misses.
strike.
It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll try to check
1 ball,
his
1
swing
strike.
here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ortiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Mullins patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Into the box, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good
Yep, that ball
changeup,
went
Matty.
out.
Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a
2-0.
little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The count now at 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
That's a
Won't
ball.
go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3
I got
balls and a
3-1.
strike
3
now.
balls, 1 strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The tag, and he is out.
You're out.
Prince Fielder will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Josh Hader, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ozzie Albies will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Albies.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Piazza waits on it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cedric Mullins. No hits to this point. And
Counts
no
1-0.
swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed
1
for
ball,
strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High and
Anderson.
deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. At the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is
he's in
straight.
there.
He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll swing and miss at a
0-1's the
first pitch
count.
slider at strike
Acuna
1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good deception on the
No
slider
ball,
there
2
as he's
strikes.
way out in front.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it
1
both
ball,
times.
2 strikes the count.
He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
He's out.
And hang on, he's out. Gun. Kendall Graveman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Kendall.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Shepard Jones. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken in by Votto. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, it'll be Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The next 0-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
That's a ball.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Joey Votto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
The third baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now back
to the plate now, Jonah Heim. As the first pitch to him is
0-1.
swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly.
This guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. Him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And another foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third in this one.
The batter, number 5.
Next to hit, Wander Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 34.
Now into the box, David Ortiz. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. This is a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
You come in as a closer and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is... Last half of the 7th here. And
Leading
here
off
comes
for
the
Maine,
first baseman,
the
Miguel
left fielder,
Cabrera. As he'll get
Miguel.
caught chasing a
0-1.
bad one there at strike
Cabrera.
one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there.
I got one
Ton
ball,
of
one strike.
rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he'll come back
2
with
balls,
one
one
in the
strike,
dirt as the
the
count
count.
moves to 2-1 now. Swing by Cabrera and a ball hit on the ground is short. Throw by Chipper and there's one away.
Ladies
Ryan
and gentlemen,
Braun will
your
get the
attention,
call here
please.
as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit.
First pitch on
Ryan.
the way.
Raw.
The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out.
One
Tries
ball,
the slider to
2
ring
strikes.
him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And he'll try to get
2-2
him
the count.
fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now back
Number
to the top of the
31.
lineup, stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He went down on strikes last time up. Franco is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Your
Lee
attention,
Smith
please.
has been summoned from the
Now,
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here now is Juan Soto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better
0-1's the
fortunes
count.
here. 0-1 the count. And now
The
pitch
left
on the
fielder.
way.
Juan Soto.
Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw is
He's
there
out.
to record the first out. Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He
Vladimir
doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
No, that's low.
First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Aye.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he chased it in the dirt. Heim has it, and he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 10.
Next, here is Chipper Jones.
Chipper.
2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
Ball, that's inside.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there with that cutter
Aye.
inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in,
That's ball
you're
2.
going to end up with some firewood in a
We
broken
got 2
bat.
balls,
Ball
1 strike.
taken there, 2-1 now. Here it comes.
That ball's foul.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting. Catcher, Mike.
At the plate, Mike
Ball
Piazza,
1.
as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Aye.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Prince
attention,
Fielder
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Now
for the
coming
pitcher
into
here.
pinch hit. Prince.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this will get past Votto down the line, a fair ball. he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ronald Acuna will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As,
0-1.
Goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Wander.
John Franco enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. That brings up Wander Franco.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit to short. Anderson scoops it up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Bulldogs.
He's ready. Here's the first
The
pitch.
shortstop, Ted.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in is Joe Morgan. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Gossage is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
The right fielder, number 13.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In is Joey Votto now.
The first baseman, number 19.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Votto.
And there's out number 2. So here is Brooks Robinson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Robinson.
First pitch on its way. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses ball 4. So next to bat will be Jonah Heim. First delivery to him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there,
count is
well
1 and
executed
2.
changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now a guy making a lot of noise in this one, David Ortiz. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Trey Turner will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Cabrera.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 and 2
1
as
ball,
the changeup
2
had him out
strikes.
in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact
2
and
and 2.
stay in the big part of the field.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. There's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Lou Brock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lou Brock.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. And now the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting.
In now, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss on the slur.
0-1.
1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Guerrero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in once again is Tim Anderson. Comes to the plate as the last
Anderson.
chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's quickly 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining a game as it gets.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Angels and the Kings. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now here is Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a
count's
curveball in the
1-1.
dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a little
Ball,
off to
that's
begin the
inside.
afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hey,
There's
2.
strike 2 as it catches the
Full
outside
count.
corner.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Mike Trout.
27. Mike Trout.
And he swings
0-1's
through
the
a
count.
fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead.
No balls,
Get the
2
offense
strikes.
on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
There's
Off
a
the plate,
breaking
ball
ball
1.
that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Really
Nope,
pulled
that's off
that
the
one
plate.
across
Ball 2.
as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he
Batting
becomes
third.
out number 2.
The third baseman. Vladimir
Now to the plate here
Guerrero
is
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the corner and slicing foul. Boy, that's just about in the
0-2 is
catcher's
the
glove
count.
there. It's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And the
He's
throw to
out.
first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the King, the center fielder,
Here it comes.
Mike
Hey,
Trout.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
ball, that's inside. Hey,
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman.
That brings up
Wander.
Wander Franco as he lays off a
Counts
fastball
1-0.
too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, David Ortiz.
Batting third, the
As
first
the
baseman.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys
I got
getting
the count,
some wood
0-2.
blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the
The right
plate.
fielder.
hey,
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Guerrero.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first
He's
is
out.
in time, 1 down. Here now is Trey Turner, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here's another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Dominican Republic, the left fielder, Juan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Here it comes.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up Acuna. You can kiss it goodbye. the show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Japan and the Dominican Republic. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. So next to hit is Xander Bogaerts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Oh, and
No
it
ball,
looks like a
2
visit
strikes.
to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted
1
him
ball,
off
2
the
strikes
plate
to
that
count.
time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career, he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
1-1 the count now.
That's
No
ball 2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a slider's in the
count.
dirt as he
3-2.
lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
No, that's a ball.
If he can
Take
locate
your
it,
base.
it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the
Batting
ball
fourth.
game here as that misses,
catcher.
and it's a 2-out walk. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
For the Dominican Republic, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And the pitch.
Yeah!
Good change up there as he takes command.
The count,
0-2.
0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up
Batting
there,
second.
but that was a great
The second
pitch for
baseman.
out number 1.
Wander Franco.
First pitch on its way. Wander Franco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next to hit is David
The first
Ortiz.
baseman.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the pitch.
Ball inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting fourth.
Stepping
right
in now,
fielder.
Vladimir Guerrero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Inside, ball 1.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now this pitch
The count is
sails
2
up
and 1.
and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Reined in.
He's
Throw
out.
on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat
The right
next.
fielder, Nick.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting
So
fifth.
1 out and nobody
The first
aboard,
baseman,
and that'll
number
bring up
34,
David Ortiz.
David
Here's the first
Ortiz.
pitch to him.
That's outside.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for
I
the
got a
first
ball, 1
strike.
strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite
Nope.
field.
Outside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Off-speed pitch
The count
in the
is
dirt
3-1.
as he takes it for a ball. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And
That's
he misses
outside.
here for
Ball
ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting seventh.
And
The
that'll
left fielder,
bring Mike Trout to
Mike
the dish. First shot for
Trout.
him here with a runner at first now and 1
0-1's
away.
the count.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Acuna digs in
Batting
now.
eighth. The center fielder, number 13.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help
No balls,
himself.
2
and
strikes.
it's ruled strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit will be the
Batting
pitcher,
ninth.
Edward
The
Cabrera.
pitcher, Edward Cabrera.
Now the first pitch. As a good changeup
0-1.
will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action.
I got the
Batter
count.
was
0-2.
totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fast. Last half of the second set to go. And next
Leading
will
off
be the
for the
imposing power bat,
left fielder.
Juan Soto.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this
Soto.
one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pit.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And he will make the running catch here, deep into the corner. Not an easy
Batting
play
sixth.
by any stretch,
Third
and that's
baseman.
the first out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good
Ball,
hard
that's
slider
out.
there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and two
The
strikes
count
now.
is 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a
I
changeup
got the
here,
count,
but that's
2 and
taken
2.
low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there are two
Got him.
away now. So
Batting
now into
seven.
the box is
The
Chipper
shortstop.
Jones.
Chipper.
Now here's the first
Jones.
offering. And
Ball,
there's
that's
ball
just
one.
out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll come back
2
with
balls,
one
1
in the
strike,
dirt as the
the
count
count.
moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And that one is gone! At the plate now,
Batting
Mike
eighth.
Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting
To
ninth.
the plate now,
The
Vida
pitcher.
Blue, as he'll try to
Vida.
go back
0-1.
on the swing, but he went
Blue.
around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his
No
shoes
balls,
on that
2
one.
strikes.
Nothing in 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right now.
We'll have to press pause as that strike. Top of the third set to get underway, and batting next will be
For the
Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
As he'll take a look at an
Ball one,
off-speed
no
pitch
strike.
here that misses for ball 1.
That's
Ball
ball 2.
2. Now a half swing here as
I
he
got
wanted
2-1
to
the
pull it
count.
back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. In
Aye.
there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2-2 the
Ooh,
count.
that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he
3
misses
balls,
this one
2
inside,
strikes.
and that'll run things full 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run
That
and
pitch
he
is
can
up.
go
Ball
yard,
4.
too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Xander
0-1's the
Bogaerts
count.
will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ball, that's in.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
Yeah.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an
He's
effort?
dead.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey,
And that's
2.
on the outside corner, 1-2. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually
Got
gets
him
a
on
ton
the
of
pitch.
swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Trout as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. That brings up Wander Franco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting. The right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
Counts
As
1-0.
the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Ortiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
For Japan, the right fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
The count 2-1.
2-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out of the inning as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him.
Left fielder,
Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he'll lay
I got
off
to
the
count 2 and
curveball
2.
that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Ball, that
as
pitch is out.
he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Aye.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he struck him out. And now in the box, Juan Soto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him
Oh,
and
one's
comes
the
up
count.
empty at strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient
0-2
at
is
the
the count.
plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swung on by Soto and he connects to deep right. Going back is the right fielder to the track. And that one is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Acuna's there for it. One down. Next up is Chipper Jones. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Yes, he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Oh, and 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 once more is taken
One
for
ball,
ball one.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss by Chipper as he couldn't come up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
First
catcher,
offering.
Mike Piazza.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the pitcher. Finder Blue pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. And he pops it up. On the move is Trout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Piazza is off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in will be Edward Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting. Second base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alfonso Soriano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A tough to get fooled any
The
worse
count
than
is
that.
1
He's in
and
a
2.
hole now, 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2. When you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Alfonso Soriano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. He will strike him out. And stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Seeker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. First pitch of the AB now. Wander Franco is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The windup and the 0-1.
That ball's foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Ortiz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The count now at 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
The sinker misses just off the black that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He struck him out. His 8th punch out of the. At the plate now is Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 3rd baseman, Chipper.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Fouled away. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Guerrero is back to the track as he takes it for out. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Yeah!
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's got another one here. 12. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Gregory Soto enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please.
Swung on and missed.
The count.
0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he got him. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and there are 2 down. Up next, Chipper Jones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo,
I got the count. 2-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Next, it'll be Mike Piazza. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he chases one. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, David Ortiz. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Mike Trout. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bases are empty, one man out.
What do you got?
Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
The center field.
Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Count is 1-2 now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the tradition.
Nelson Cruz is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey! 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
In.
Changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next to dig in, Wander Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Hey.
And a strike to even the count.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
In there, 1-2 now.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Payoff pitch one more time. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz.
Number 34.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Chris Bryant will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
That's ball 2.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way.
Outside, that's
down
a ball.
by a run. Your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can.
3 balls,
no reason
2
to swing
strikes.
at a pitcher's pitch.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
We got time.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Trey Turner steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Off-speed pitch
1-1.
in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game,
that's down.
This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right now.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Got him to swing under that
2
one.
balls,
It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in
Got
time,
him.
and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir
Ball, that's
Guerrero.
outside.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great
2
approach.
balls,
No one
1
really
strike.
chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get
I'm
that
out.
pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey
No,
now.
he's out.
Striding in is Juan Soto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Softly hit here to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping up is Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Piazza stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Alex. Reyes answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Rafael Devers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 to third. Scooped up. 1 there. Out. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
Mm-hmm.